Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video, I am planning out the May monthly view in my Plum Paper planner, and I'm going to be using all of these beautiful stickers. All of the shops will be linked in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So for this plan with me, I am going to be using these beautiful dolls from Kira shop. These are actually from her latest pop-up shop, which is only available to email subscribers. So if you still haven't signed up to her email list, definitely look into that, because I wouldn't want you guys to miss the next pop-up shop. And I believe she does do these monthly, but definitely don't quote me on that. But look into it because these are so beautiful. And then I also have this motherhood quotes from Martinez Sticker Company, and there's a beautiful PET tape from Rongrong. So we're actually going to be making a Mother's Day monthly spread, and I am super duper excited. So let's go ahead and get the pages out. That way we can start planning, because the PET tape with the dolls, I think it's gonna look amazing. So we're gonna put that up here at the top. And then I do have this sticker book from Rongrong as well, and I might use it. I just wasn't sure because the PET tape actually has these like little frames, and I really haven't used them before, but I think that I want to use them now because they are very beautiful, and I think that they would be amazing to highlight important dates for the month. And so I think that is maybe exactly where I want to start. Okay, I'm loving this circle one. So let's go ahead and pick it up. And I am simply going to put this one over here on the 14th because that is my little brother's birthday, and he is actually going to turn 29 this year. So of course he is not so little anymore, but he is always going to be my little brother, right? So let's go ahead and put that there. Oh my gosh, that is gonna look amazing, all filled in. Okay, definitely loving that. And then the other important date, it's gonna be on the 23rd, which is actually the kids' last day of school. So I definitely want to highlight it with maybe this one right here. I feel like these are going to be amazing to kind of draw my eye to that specific day. So let's see, how did I want to do this one? Okay, we're going to turn it like this, and yeah, simply place it right in there. Okay, perfect. So I feel like these are the most important dates of the month. And maybe for the rest of the days, I could use some boxes. And I did pull this pastel sticker book for those boxes. I really want to bring some of this purple in, but now that I'm looking at it, maybe some yellow would also be nice, especially because it's not too bright. Let's see. Did I want to pull the yellow? Because I was thinking of just like the purple one, especially with her shoes too. And this one actually has a necklace that says mom, and then look at how beautiful she is holding her little baby. Oh my gosh, these are just so beautiful. So we could add the yellow, right? Her dress kind of has like the greenish type of color, and I feel like that would go well with the yellow. This one's a little bit too bright, so we might, okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna pick up 2 of these yellow ones, and then as far as the purple, we do have different shades. So if we go back over here, so yeah, these ones should be good, right? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab them, even though I look like Edward Scissorhands, but that'll avoid having to keep going back and forth with the sticker books. So let's see. So we do have 2 bills to pay over here on the 1st. And actually that is where I wanted to add a quote. And I was looking into the horizontal ones. So I just want to make sure that it's not really going into this one, and it's not. Especially if I use this one. Motherhood is the greatest thing and the hardest thing. Oh my gosh, isn't that the truth? Okay, so yeah, we should be good adding boxes over here. So let's go ahead and start with, yeah, we'll go ahead and do something like this for the yellow one, and then the purple one could do something like that. Okay, perfect. So far so good. Let me see what else I need to get in. Actually, we also have, oh my gosh, one on the 7th and one on the 8th, but do I really want all of these boxes here? I mean, that wouldn't look bad, right? Okay, I think I'm sold. So how about, okay, we're gonna add this one down here at the bottom, and then that way this top one is going to go just on top, layered, since the top one is behind it. So yeah, this one is gonna go in front. So not too bad. I am so glad that I actually ended up choosing the yellow one, because it really makes a difference instead of being all purple. Okay, so far so good. And I am looking off to the side over here to double check what I have going on. That is where I pre-plan, and it's actually a Rae Dunn planner that I picked up at Home Goods, and it has been amazing. I believe this one is an 18-month calendar, so it's working out good. I do have something on the 13th and the 18th, and now that I'm looking at it, I don't have anything on the 12th, 19, and 26 besides Memorial Day. So this might be where I could add this fashion girl, and let's see what we could pair her with. So if we were to kind of put her here, maybe we could add these butterflies here, or maybe this bigger one. Oh, look at this one kind of going up the page like that, but that would get into her leg, and I don't think that I want to do that. Let's keep looking, because I was thinking about adding maybe like some grass from Planet Darby, but we do have these stickers, so I'm like, okay, we could do something like this. Ooh, look at this corner piece. Ooh, kind of going up her leg, and her dress kind of whimsical like that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna grab her, because we're never gonna know unless we start playing around with it. So let's get her off of the backing, and I want to make sure that I'm being super careful, because I am always rushing to get it, and then I end up ripping them. So maybe if we place her kind of like this, I think we should be good. Okay, so did I have anything on the 20th? I don't. Okay, and what about the 27th? I do. So actually, I think I want to put a box down now. That way it kind of layers a little bit. And let's do the yellow one, if we have any. Oh my gosh, we might not. Well, we do have these bright yellow ones, but did I really want to do that one? Okay, let's maybe grab this one. And so maybe I'm gonna try to go up as high as I can. There's nothing on the 28th, so I feel like I could kind of offset it just a little bit, kind of like that. And so she she could simply, hopefully, look really pretty right about there. Wow, that looks so good. Seriously, Kira's dolls are just so beautiful. Okay, look at how pretty that would look. And I think I might go off of the page just a little bit with this floral, even though I think we might be okay. Well, actually, that does cover up a lot of the box. And oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that we still had all of this. I was only focusing on this part here, but it comes out all the way over there. Okay, let's see. Maybe let's do plan B. We also have this one here. But look, I don't think I like that very much. We have this, or we also have this. So I feel like we should go back through our options again. So here's this one. Okay, this was a good idea until it wasn't, right? And then what about this one here? Okay, so this one's not too bad. We do have this butterfly here, but we could always trim it down. Okay, what about this one here? Same thing with the butterfly. We can trim it down. That could be kind of cute right there. Let's see. No, I don't like that one. This is the same one we just saw, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this one. I really like it. So glad I noticed that it went out further before I placed it down. Okay, let's grab our tweezers. I feel like we can see it a little bit better with tweezers, kind of like a second hand. Okay, beautiful. So that looks amazing. Okay, so let's get rid of this little edge down here at the bottom before I forget. And now that we have that, and I believe that's everything over here. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and add the quote too. This is such an amazing sticker sheet. So how about right in there? Okay, so yeah, that looks really pretty. And of course, I want to add maybe some butterflies. Did I want to add those now though? Okay, we have a little bit of a mess here, so let's kind of roll it up. Because it is just way too long and it's taking up a lot of space. I wonder if I saw, well, yeah, right? We did see like a single butterfly. And I do see one right here. So let's go ahead and grab this one before we completely lose it. And then we could kind of also cut like some of them off. I feel like this one is another single one. Yes. And then here's another one. Okay. Because most of them are kind of clustered with the stickers. So I think I want to do this big one. But like I said, it is stuck to that one. So I am going to lift it and I am simply going to cut it. That way it's only the butterfly. Okay. Perfect. So let's go ahead and put that off to the side because I really want like a big one here. And now I have butterflies all over my finger, but I want to try to get this little bit out of here. Okay, there we go. It was just gonna bug me. So this one is gonna go here, and then that way we can do a few little trail. And then how about we add another one here, and then maybe, oh, maybe another one could go over here. didn't want it to be the same, but we're gonna do that right there. And then I do have this other one. So how did I want to do this one? I don't think that I want to put it over here too. So we might just put it right there. And that one is not going to have a trail. But before I move on, let's go ahead and get rid of that one. Okay, so we'll worry about the trails. Let me just not forget about them. So moving on to this side, let's see. So we don't have anything here. 9, 10, and then the 11th is Mother's Day. So how about, yeah, let's use another one of these frames, because obviously this is exactly what the spread is about. So of course I want to highlight that. So we also have this one. I don't think that I want to do the oval, right? I mean, we could. Okay, where did the other one go? This one here. Oh, that's gonna cover it. Okay, but we are going to write it, so that doesn't even matter. So I think I like this one better. So let's go ahead and grab this one and place it down. And we are going to cover it, but like I said, we are going to write it down again, so it's not a big deal. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. And so the 16th, 17th, and 18th, we have a bill due. And then 24, 25, and 30 and 31. Okay, so nothing so far at the end of the month, but I'm pretty sure we do. Okay, let's see. So let's go ahead and grab, see if we could find the same ones. So we do have this one, and let's grab this one here. Actually, no, sorry, I'm thinking in my head. So we have the yellow one, and then let's grab the other one. This is the one that I wanted to get, because this one we said is going to go, where did we say? The 8th. Okay, we got that. 9, 10, 11, 16, the 18th. Okay, now I got it. 18. So this one is gonna go here, and then this one is, let's write all the way at the bottom, right? Because why not? Okay, so that one is gonna go there, and then let me not forget about this other beautiful doll. So let's grab her, and I think that she's simply gonna go over here in the sidebar. So she could be doing something like this. Okay, really, really loving that. That looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. So I think that we're done with the boxes. We're done with the dolls. Uh-oh, it is windy out there. What is going on? Okay, so let's see. Anything else that I wanted to add? Maybe I could have placed this one up here so we could add another quote. Oh my goodness, what is going on out there? It is so windy. It is knocking something up against the house. So yeah, let's go ahead and move this one up here so that we could add another quote here. Unless maybe I wanted to add it over here. No, right? We should. Yeah, we should be good at adding it down here at the bottom. So let's pick this one up, and again, let's grab our tweezers and simply place it right there. Okay, perfect. So that looks so beautiful. And let's see about a few more butterflies kind of hanging out, because butterflies are everything during this time of year. And I mean, basically year round, right? So how about we maybe place this one down here, and then we could add the little trail. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. And I feel like I do have my script stickers here, so I am going to add them to the boxes, because remember, I feel like it just completes the spread. So let's go ahead and add these over here. And I cannot believe that we are already going into May. I feel like I just blinked and April is gone. Like, how does that even happen? And then the kids are going to have their last day. We said May 23rd. So that's happening this month too. And then the birthday, and then we're officially on summer breaks. So let's see, did I want to add something here? Oh my gosh, yes. Yep, I do want to add it. So we have just the two. Okay, perfect. So one more here, and the last one is gonna go right in here. Okay, so yeah, look at how pretty this looks. Okay, wow. So now what I want to do is simply add the trails to all of the butterflies, and I think that we should be done. I'm just trying to roll up this PET tape before it drives me crazy. So let's just simply place it right over here, kind of get it out of the way. That way we could get our pen and do these little trails. So that could be that. And then what about this one? Did I kind of want to go like that? I don't think I want to go over her. So how about we do something like that? And then, oh my gosh, this little tiny baby one. And then this one, let's kind of have it going like that. And then we could do a little loop-de-loop like that. And then this one could do something like that. Okay, so yeah, I think we are ready to put it back in the planner. So, oh, we did get into the punch right over here, but because it is just nice and simple, I feel like I could just grab my scissors and cut around it. So not a big deal. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get my planner back in here. Oh, and do you guys remember when I set up my planner, we had this November tab instead of the April one, and I was going to email customer service, but I'm like, oh my gosh, it is not even worth it. But I'm pretty sure that they would have kind of sent it over. So yeah, this is the way that it turned out, and I think that it looks amazing. It is just so pretty. I love the butterflies. I love, of course, the dolls and the quotes. I just think that it looks so beautiful, especially these ones right here. So yeah, I'm excited to fill this in, and remember to check out all of these amazing shops. Everything will be linked down in the description box below. But for now, I am in love with the way that this turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans, and I'll see you next time.